And we're live. Come on, was it that hard? Just 15 minutes was that. Just 15 minutes, for the love of God. Oh God. Hello everyone. Oh, I should probably... There we go. Remove that one for now. Hello! Tess, Renya, Daddy Car, Daddy Keely! Welcome, welcome. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I've missed anyone. Don't think... Yep, no I haven't. Nice. It was bad stream, Connor for sure. Come on. Come on, it was epic. We had good music, we had everything going on. How's everybody doing? How was your day? Hope you had a good week, but we're not here for the good week or bad week. We're here for story time, aren't we? We're here to make fun, have fun, enjoy ourselves. But how was your week? How was your week though? You wonderful people. It was so hectic for me, honestly. So hectic. I kinda wanted this week to be over so badly. Oh, is that the new emote? Hold on. Alexander Love, Alexander Pig, Alexander Nom. Nice! Those are really good. What's that? Alexander Pat. Those are really cute. Those are really fucking amazing. Cheer. Angry. Oh my God. We have a lot of them. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is fucking awesome. And you know what we have? We have bullshit. We have bullshit emotes. Let me quickly do this, so you know what kind of shit things we have. Where is it? Where is it? Come, maybe? Yeah. Copy. Storytime. Paste. Those emotes are so damn cute, and what I have is this. This is what I have. This is what they give me. This is what they fucking give me. This is my community, everybody. This is my community. Giving me a clown. Giving me a clown when I can have these wonderful emotes. Can I use them? Where are you? Wait, I'm not subscribed to you, Daddy Car? We'll fix that right away. We will fix that right away. Agree. Nice. So I got emotes. You're not cute, but you should have. I'm subbed again, Daddy Car, just FYI. No, it still doesn't show them to me. This is sad. This is sad. Oh well, I will fix it later. How's everybody doing? Everybody ready? Of course I'm gonna sub to my dad. Of course I'm gonna sub to my dad. The only thing about me not subbing, sometimes it's, of course, when I'm broke. When I'm completely broke, I can't really do it, but I will always try to sub to my dad. Always. Absolutely. Of course. I love it. I love my dad so much. Plus, my dad has been supporting me since day one, really. Oh wait, did I sub on... I think I subbed... Yeah, I subbed with the wrong account. I didn't sub with my account. I subbed with my personal account. sorry. Daddy car, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's still a sub though. Still a sub. Alright. I think we're ready to begin. I think we are ready to start the first story of Storytime. Yeah, I mean a sub is still a sub, but, you know, I would have preferred it to be my stream account, not my personal account. Okay, so let's reveal the story for today, which is the day that... Actually, before I reveal the story, care to have a guess what that story might involve? Do you want to try and guess before we do that? I will give you a hint. It involves a lot of yelling. And it involves a lot of physical exercise. Can you try and guess what kind of story it is? Some of you might know it, actually. Some of you might know at least what I'm talking about. The day you got bullied by Tess? No, not exactly. Not exactly. Come on. Come on. You know you can find it. You know you can find it. No one can guess? Sounds like a Jeep story. Close, I guess. Close. You could say that. You could say it's similar to a Jeep story. But it's not a Jeep story, that's for damn sure. I will take one more guess. The day you got bullied for your small wiener. I will have you know that I am way above average. Well, not way above, I'm a little bit above average. I never got bullied for that, at least. I never heard any complaints for that. Never. Okay, I will reveal it now. It's the day that I almost became a Marine. The day you got caught stealing parties in the girls' locker room. I wish that happened. That would have been an amazing story, actually. But no, it's the day that I almost became a Marine. An actual Marine. Oh, are we ready for that? Are we ready for that? Who wants to be a drill sergeant? The drill sergeant is an asshole. Fair warning. You can't Marine. I used to be able to Marine. I used to Marine. Who wants to be a drill sergeant, or whatever the hell they're called? I'm an asshole. Okay, Tess, you are in for the asshole position. All right, let's begin the story. Everybody chill. Sit by the fire, and we're gonna have a good time today, won't we? We're gonna have a very good time. So, let's begin with the asshole of Tess, the drill sergeant, and the day that I almost became a Marine. Now, in Greece, we have something called mandatory military training. Basically, we have to go to the military for a certain period of time. It used to be a year, then has shrunk down to 9 months. So 9 months of your life right now, you're spending it on the military. You can train, you do everything. Like basically live in a military base, you do everything that you're supposed to do as a trainee soldier. It used to be a lot more than a year. Like my father did almost 4 years of military. Like it was fucking insane, but he was stupid. He kept, increasing his military days because he would do stupid things and they would force him to stay more. It was that kind of thing back then, but Nowadays, it's just go in, you do your fucking months, your days, and you get out. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Now, how I even started to become Marine, because I never had this this thing about going to special forces and stuff like that. All I wanted is not go to the military, or at least if I had to go somewhere where I don't need to train constantly and stuff like that. So I applied for Air Forces. That's what I applied for. Now, at least in Greece, no matter what you apply, it's almost 99.9% guaranteed you will be sent to the normal army. Not the Navy, not the Air Forces, not anything, not Special Forces even. If you don't apply for Special Forces, you will get sent to the boot army. That's how things are in Greece. Unless you have someone high up, so you can use like these connections and get into a favorable position. But most average guys like me would just basically go to the army, to the boot army, to Uncle Sam, as the Americans know it. However, back when I was beginning to enter my military obligation, was the time that the Marines, who are special forces in Greece, they got removed from it because something stupid had happened. Basically, from what I understand, someone managed to get inside a base, a guarded Marine military base. They stole a jeep, and the general of Greece at the time was so pissed at the whole Marines, he actually removed them from special forces for, I think, 2 years. 2 years they were out of the special forces. It was fucking insane. This has never happened before, and probably will never happen again in the future. This is way too big. It was way too extreme, but this is what happened. So, because of that, they wanted people in. Like, they are normal forces now. They're not special forces, so they needed the people in order to get all those bases and get things done. So, I was selected as one of those trainees. Trust me, when I first got the letter, I was like, what? I'm going into the Marines? Why? I didn't apply for that shit. Now, the only time I could get off the Marines were two ways to get off it. First off, you had to go to the Marines, to the base when you first got assigned to, and then literally pass the first week of training or two, and then fake a medical excuse to get out of it. That's how you got out of the Marines, at least. The other way is literally be crazy, act crazy, so they get you out of the army like instantly. Like the second one, I did not want it because I was like, why should I pretend to be crazy? This is stupid. So I did not decide to do that. What I did decide is like, you know what? I'm gonna try, fake it a little bit so I don't stay in the Marines. Because I didn't really want to spend my time training every day and doing all of that crap. Because trust me, like the Marines, even when they were out of the special forces in Greece, they were still training like special forces. It's not like they train for war. They train for that shit. It's not like the normal military. You just go in and you just fucking stand guard at like bases or whatever, and that's it, or gates or whatever. No, they were training for literal war. Like, some of the stories were fucking insane. Anyway, moving on. I'm in the base right now. I got everything. Like, they give me my clothes, they give me my stuff. They didn't give me a weapon just yet. The weapon you get after you pass like the basic training. Like, you get your own weapon to guard it. But I did not get that. No young recruit gets it right away. So, the first thing I was asked to do when I entered the Marine base is literally go through the doctor's room and get injected. Now, everybody has had a shot here. Everybody knows it's not a pleasant thing, but it's something that you have to do. And usually nurses or people who do this kind of thing, they know that people don't like shots, they don't like needles, so they try to be gentle. This is not the case when you enter any kind of military base where there are at least 100, 200, 300 people signing in for the first day as well. So what happened is I go in, I sit down in the chair, and this is what happened. Literally, this is what happened to me. First shot, boom. Second shot, boom. Third shot, boom. Like I was like, huh? The hell just happened? Literally, that was it. So now I was immunized by everything. Like at that year alone, nothing could hurt me. I could get sick by nothing. It was actually fucking insane. Like the military medicine is off the charts. I go off, and then they tell me, strip down, we need to see your balls. They literally said that. Strip down, we need to see your balls. I was like, okay, sure. So, drop my pants down, hold my dick up. I have 2 balls. Okay, you can move. It's like, okay, sure. They do check if you have 2 balls. It's actually an indication of you not doing a few things. Like, it's actually fucking insane. Anyway, I do all that, then they give me my clothes, they give me everything. I go inside. Like the first day, they kind of had it easy for us. They didn't really do that. Why do you have 7 balls, soldier? If I had 7 balls, yeah, I would be not treated like a soldier. I would be treated like a fucking insane dude. The first day was not too intense. They showed us around, like, this is where you're gonna sleep, this is where you're gonna train, this is where you're gonna eat and all that. But they did have us, like, march in a way, so we get started on that. We can get on it. It's not like you go for a fucking camp, you train for a soldier now. I was like, okay, we're here now. The first night, I heard so many people cry in their bunks, in their beds. It was actually insane. Like, I didn't like it either, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm the type of guy, like, okay, if something bad is happening to me, I was like, let's just get over with. Like, even if I complain, even if I cry, nothing really will come out of it. So just, okay, it's fine, we'll just go over it. Anyway, next day is the official training day. We woke up at 6 a.m. No, 6 p.m., sorry. No, wait, no, 6 a.m. It's in Greek time, never mind. Greek has completely different Greeks. Like, p.m. for us it's morning, and a.m. is afternoon. In the European way, it's kind of different, but whatever. Anyway, we did 6 in the morning, let's just say that. We got get waken up, and they sent us marching for breakfast. They were screaming, and one person in particular, Tess, the drill sergeant, was, my God, when I remember that dude, like, it's fucking insane. Like, he had this ability, he could scream, yell on top of his lungs while breathing. Like, the man could yell for literally fucking hours. I've seen it. I've seen him yell for literally hours. It was fucking phenomenal. It was absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like it in my life. So, Tess was screaming at us like, keep going, fucking maggots, keep going, raise your fucking feet, stand proud and tall, you're Marines now, you're less than human, you're, everything a drill sergeant should say, basically. It's like, alright, fine, whatever, let's just get over with. We start going, marching, I should say, to the breakfast area. We sit down, we eat. Breakfast was really nice, because Marines really do need their fucking food, right? Like, they have really good food, which is really important for them, because they need to keep the energy up. So food was fantastic in the Marines. It was like, mwah, top notch. Moving forward now, they took us to start basic military exercises. What did that entail? Basically, we did a lot of running, we did push-ups, we did sit-ups, we did everything you can imagine, like we did. But back then, I wasn't like I was right now. I was actually fit, in a way, because I was really young. I was like 18 years old. So it's not like right now I'm 35, I've already eaten my way through a fucking table. So I will never have to go through that again. I think it's the armies, I think it's the Marines that made me fat. Because I'm not going through that again, ever in my life. I'll be fat so I can never have to do this again. But it was alright. It was our first day, like when we started the basic training, was alright, nothing too major. Tess was screaming at us all fucking day, but it was whatever. Like, we could handle it. Second day is where things got really interesting, because now they had us wake up, right? do all like cleaning things in the morning. So like we would clean the entire fucking locker and everything. We'd clean everything. All the bunk beds have to be literally sublime. Like you could fucking see that, like, okay, this is like literally, I can throw a coin and it can bounce. Our lockers had to be completely organized and clean and filled with everything that we might need. My god, that was so bad. Anyway, not only that, we had people coming in, not just drill sergeants, like everything that's in between. I don't remember the ranks right now in English, like corporals we had, sergeants obviously we have, basically we had colonels, lieutenants, we had so many people coming in and they were investigating and they were checking things out, like to see if we have it clean, if everything is organized. If we didn't, they literally demanded right there and then, drop down, give me 50. Drop down, give me 50. That day, and not just them by the way, not just them, not just the person who was not clean enough, what they did is they had everyone fall down except the person that was dirty or whatever. So everybody was literally on their fucking face doing push-ups. And not like 1, 2, 3. Like it's like 1, 2. I didn't say 3, you fucking idiots. We'll start again. 1. Like, oh my god. But again, this is Marines. Like, we knew what we were doing. Like, collective punishment. Exactly that, mate. Exactly that. Tess was really happy for that as well. Tess was really happy to give us that fucking punishment. Anyway, moving forward, because that's the easy stuff. Like that's just the morning. They send us again marching to take breakfast. Then after breakfast, we get out. We start running again. They literally had us running the entire base. We were running around for, I think we run for 2 hours. I'm happy to hear about that. Well, not you. When I was talking about Tess, I was talking the drill sergeant Tess, not you. Stay in the story, bitch. Stay in the story. So we run for 2 hours. Then we got back. They let us rest for 10 minutes, let us have a smoke or anything. And then, again, we started doing, like, training, like, push-ups, sit-ups, everything. We didn't have, like, the gym, like, we could go and do, like, work with machines. We basically had to do our own arms and legs. Oh my god, it was so insane. And then in the noon they had us take lunch. It was really good. The food was really fucking fantastic. I approved. 10 out of 10 food. It was actually really good. And then we start marching again. Literally 20 minutes after they have passed, after we have digested some of it, so we don't fucking throw up on the A's. They literally went inside our rooms, or our room, I should say, our bunk rooms. They tore everything down, like all the seats, all the beds that were down, everything was down. They brought dogs inside so they can smell if they have drugs or anything. They emptied our lockers, and then they said us, you have 10 minutes to put everything back together the way it was before. And if you don't do that, you're gonna have a punishment. It's like, okay, fine, let's go for it. So everybody was rushing now. We were trying to get everything under control because everything was in chaos. I've lost then at least 2 pair of underwear. I've lost a toothbrush. It was fucking insane because all the chaos, like we were just jumbling around, us, grabbing everything we had and we're just pushing it in. But we had to organize it as well. We failed miserably. Not all of us were fast enough, so we were all doing push-ups again. They let us rest for about an hour. Then they took us out. Then we started running. Then we did all of that. And I was like, oh my god, I cannot wait for the day to come that I can fake a medical injury or emergency, whatever, so I can get off this fucking place. Not yet. This is the first day. Like, no one can be fucking perfect in the first 2 days. Trust me. The days have passed. Now it's the weekend. The weekend is more relaxing because most officials are not there. Only like older soldiers, they were there. or some sergeants that were put in line of duty at the time. So like, okay, fine. It was more relaxing. We still had some training, not too much, so it was fantastic. Really good. We got some time to catch up. We started making friendships. We started talking to people. It was all good. Everything was okay. It was really fucking amazing time. And trust me, the friendships you make in the army, especially in Greece, they usually last for a lifetime. Like right now, if you could take me to a table like with those guys, we will still talk like we're 18-year-old kids again. Like it's that tight. It's that fucking tight. It's not like we're buddies, but we'll still act like kids. It's that kind of a deep friendship, basically. So Monday came around, and they took us all for like medical examinations and all of that. So we could have the choice. I want to leave the Marines and join the normal army, the basic army. I was like, I had a conversation with my dad at the time. Like he told me, you can go if you want, it's fine. If you don't like it, if you have such a miserable time, you can go. Just so you know, if you stay in the Marines, in about 2 months' time, after you finish your basic training, you will be moved to a place very close to where I was living at the time. Very close. Literally 20 minutes by car. So I was like, okay, if that happens, I can just, move back and forth from there. So it's really good. I don't have to wait like 8 months for them to send me back for my last 2 months of military obligation. So I was like, oh my God, I should actually do it. I should think about it. So I was standing there and saw the doctor's office. Like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I stay? Do I leave? Do I go? What do I do? Then I decided, you know what? I was assigned here to be a Marine. I didn't ask for it. It sucks. But I will never have this kind of experience again in my life. I will never be able to be a Marine for the rest of my life. So what I will do is I will give it a shot. If I fail, I fail. It's fine. It's fine. So I go inside the doctor. Before I let my mind start thinking for alternatives or for anything else, I tell the doctor, I want to stay in the Marines. I want to try it. I want to do it. I was like, okay, son, you're a Marine now. You can stay here. It's like, fuck yes, let's go. Again, I was a big boy. Not like now, but I was a big boy. So I had to shed a lot of weight in order for me to become actually finish basic training and be able to do things. But about 2 weeks after that, like you could see that I was getting really fit. Like my body was so well toned. Because if you can see me, walking around, I am like a really bulky man, and I can easily gain mass. So I was looking big, I was looking tough, I was looking all those things. I wasn't, but I was looking at the part. So that's halfway there. Yeah, I was fit as fuck, trust me. I was fit. Like 2 weeks in the Marine training, I was literally like ready. I'm ready to fucking go. Let's go. It was insane. It was insane. Like, just to give you an idea, I could do more than 100 push-ups and not break a sweat. I'm not even kidding. Like, I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you want slow? Okay, fine. I can do it slow. I could hold it and go again. It was really good. Tough boy here. Anyway, 2 weeks after that, they have the thing. Basically, they have to take us an oath. An oath, the oath, I should say, is basically all new soldiers make an oath in order for them to, protect the country, protect the flag, sacrifice your life for it, stuff like that. Basically, every soldier has done it. It's a very big thing. Families come in and they watch you, like they allow civilians to come in so they can watch the oath ceremony. It's really good. So we did that oath. I was now officially a Marine. I was officially a soldier, I should say. Not a Marine, I was officially a soldier now. I was a private now. Fantastic. Awesome. Let's go. They allowed us to go home for 2 days. No. Actually, it was like 4 or 5 days, something like that. We worked for 4 days. We relaxed. It was like fantastic. Like my head was going so crazy at all the yelling, especially from Tess, the drill sergeant, was cruel. He's about to have a really big role, by the way, Tess. Tess is gonna have a really big role soon. Anyways, my father did something really funny. The first day I came into the house, the first thing I did is like, I'm gonna walk to my bed and I'm gonna sleep in it, and I'm not gonna wake up until noon the next day. Fuck everyone, I don't care, I don't give a shit, right? I don't even care. So that's what I did. So what my father did, literally at 6 in the morning, he bolted open the door and he started yelling, get up, get up! And I was literally, because I was so used to it, I just jumped up, started making my bed and stuff like that. Like, well, what the fuck am I doing? I'm at home right now. I was like, I'm at home. I don't have to do this, you know? I don't have to do this. So my father was like, he literally woke up in the morning so just that you can do it. It was fucking insane. Anyway, I go back now. I go back to the Marine base, and now the official training starts. If the basic training was tough, the official Marine training was so fucking enormous stuff. I cannot give a lot of details about what's happening there. What I will tell you is that they finally give you a gun. So I have a gun. I'm not gonna say what type it is. I'm not allowed to. There's a reason for that. It's this military shit. We don't really get to say those things. But I had an automatic gun, and now I was cleaning it. It was my gun. I had to make it pretty. I had to make it like spotless. I had to make it be able to be used at any time, any place. And then we started the Marine training. The Marine training usually had like, they would have us like wear heavy bags on our backs. We would have our weapon, we have our helmets, we have everything, and we would run. Not like basic running, like all that crap. No, like literally fucking run. It was absolutely insane. I think I had like 30 kilos of weight on my back, plus my body, plus my gun, plus everything. So that's our training. They have you running, they have you roll, they have you like crawl around, like all the army stuff that you normally see in movies. It actually happens, and it's so intense. Let me tell you, it's so fucking intense. But again, I had said like, I'm gonna do it, so I was doing it. I was living it. I was doing my best to make this right. I was really trying. And this is what happened. About a week after we started the advanced military training, Marine training, you could see like my body was completely different. Like I literally almost had a six-pack. It was that good. Because all we were doing every single day was train. That we're doing. Cleaning and training. Cleaning and training. We had literally zero free time. When you're a trainee Marine, you don't have time for anything except for training. Nothing else. Like not like the Hell Week that you see in the movies and stuff like that, or it does exist in real life as well. No World of Warcraft, no Final Fantasy, no games whatsoever. You can't even touch your dick. It's so bad. And trust me, like what they say about guys, like they after being so much stressed, like they fucking need that release. It's fucking true. Let me tell you that. Thank God I was not gay, because I would definitely do a lot of things. And thank God nobody else was gay inside the fucking locker room. It was insane. Now, Tess the drill sergeant, he loved yelling, like I said. Like, he lived for it. Like, he was the best man to have when you needed to yell. That man would literally wake us up at 6 in the morning, and he would yell until 11 at night. No breaks, no pause. Not only that, he would have us yell and scream together with him every kind of bullshit thing they said. For example, he would say like things, I'm a Marine and I cannot lie. I'm a Marine, I cannot lie. Louder, you fucking maggots, louder. I was like, alright. And we're yelling louder again. Everything he was saying, we were yelling louder. He would have us stare at the sun. Literally, we would sit like this, frozen, stare at the sun, and until the sun tells you to until the sun blinks, you're not allowed to move until I tell you so. Yes, my God, Alex, that was it. We had our first shooting training. which I did really well. I had like was really fucking awesome at shooting. We were only allowed to shoot one round per time, like boom, 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 not like fully automatic. And later on, they allowed us to fire 3 rounds at a time, 3 shots basically. And this is real, like this is a real weapon now. You can do some serious damage. So I was treating it very religiously because you can kill a person with that. It's not something to be trifled with. A lot of people were having so much fun with it, and the drill sergeant Tess did not like it. So he had us collective punishment, get push-ups. All of us were fucking on the ground for, I think it was at least 30 minutes before he even allowed us to even breathe. It was fucking insane. But he was right. I will give Tess that. He was right at the time. Anyway, I believe I was 6th in my unit. By the way, the unit is not like 5 people. We're literally 200 people. So being 6th in my unit means that I'm really good shot. I can shoot. I can do it. So like, fuck yes. I was even given honors about it, because I had 7 out of 10 shots in 100 meters, 200 meters, and 300 meters. 7 in all of them. I had 6 and above, and some I had 7 and above. So that made me really good. So they gave me honors, which I never received, by the way, but still. Being 6th in a unit 5 would be as if it, that's actually true. That's actually true, Daddy Kill. That's actually fucking true. Anyways, I finished that training as well. I was passing it. Fantastic. Then the real fucking thing began. What they had us do is we were literally wearing our 30 bag of kilos. Like, it was literally sand. We were carrying sand around. And they had us by boat. They take us to a certain place. And they had us swim with 30 fucking kilos. There was a boat there, obviously, because if you drown, that would be a problem. So they were there to help to save you if needed. But if you failed, you would be immediately out of the Marines. Like, they don't need you there if you fail that. But I was like, okay. So what was the plan? It's literally swim through, get in land, start running, run for about 50 kilometers with 30 kilos, by the way. 30 fucking kilos, I'm not even kidding, on your back, reach a certain place, place a flag, and then you're done. That's a lot. I don't know if you've ever run like 10 kilometers instead of 50. I don't know if you ever run that, but at the end of things, you literally, your lungs start to breathe fire. You don't have water. You do have water, but you don't really use it, because if you start drinking water, you're gonna puke, and then you're gonna fail. It was actually insane. But, to my credit, I managed to do it. I managed to go through the water, the swimming. I started running. I didn't stop running. I kept going. Reached the strategy point that we need to go, the AVAC point, as they called it. Popped my flag. I was like, alright, I'm done. I'm now Marine. I'm not. Because the next, I think it was the next 2 days, the second day after that, they summoned me. And they told me, you have failed your Marine training. You're getting moved to basic army. I was like, why? I literally passed everything. And by the way, keep in mind, I am fit as fuck right now. It's not like right now. I'm literally fit. I was so fucking well built. It was insane. Like it was 2 months of training, and I was insane at it. They told me, no, you failed. Tomorrow you're getting moved to basic military base. I was like, God damn it. I was like, why did I fail though? Like, what was the reason for me failing? And one of the lieutenants, they took me on the side, like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, you didn't really fail the training, but you are one of the people that, you wear glasses, so your eyesight is not ideal, so that puts you at a disadvantage. What really is happening is we don't have enough people for every base. There are literally not enough beds, not enough space. So we have to move people outside of the Marines to normal bases because we cannot afford them. Like, we made a mistake when we got so many people in. It's like, you're failing me because I wear glasses? It's like, yes. I was like, okay, fine. And rather unceremoniously, they sent me to another military base where I finished my normal training, normal army training, which I passed with flying colors, by the way, because I was still a Marine. I was still a fucking Marine. And then went on to a real army base where I served my remaining time and then left my military obligations behind so I could become a civilian yet again. So that was the day I almost became a Marine. And that's not weak, by the way. I managed to do something very few people have actually can do it in their life. So you could play WoW. Funny thing is, at some point in like very late in my training or my obligations, I should say, like, I met a person. He brought his laptop in, so we started playing World of Warcraft together. He got me hooked again. He got me hooked to World of Warcraft again. So I started playing that. Like, to give you an idea, it was Wrath had just came out, or it was like 6 months later, something like that. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough as hell, I can tell you that. But it is what it is. Like, shit happens, we deal with it. Like, again, I'm that kind of person. Something happens, we deal with it, and yeah, that's about it. Have any of you that passed through any kind of military training? I'm very curious to ask you. I'm very curious. Has anyone passed like any kind of military training? That'll be fantastic to listen to. No, but my brothers went through training and they put me through my paces when they were home. Nice. I went through 4 months in Depot till they fucked up my leg. Oh yeah, true, I remember that. True. Who's the weak one now, bitch? The only reason they cut me off the Marines was because they didn't have the space for it. That was literally it. Literally, that was it. Otherwise, I would be a Marine. I would have like my badge over here. I would have my green beret over here. It would be fantastic. It would be fucking fantastic. So, what do you think of that story? Did you like this story? Because it was kind of different from what we're used to. I want to go like a bit more personal today, like a bit more, you know, that kind of feeling. What do you think of the story? I was interested in joining the army though. I was wanting to become an Air Force pilot, but I was too short and I had glasses, so it wasn't a path possible for me. Nice. Also, you don't have military obligations in your country, Daddy Killer? Tess was too soft for you. Oh, trust me, that he wasn't. He literally had me clean the toilet with a toothbrush. All of them. While I was screaming something. I don't remember what it was, but I was screaming. Not anymore, no? Nice. Fuck you, Tess. Honestly, fuck you. I will let you decide the next story. So you can tell me what we're gonna do next. You have 2 choices. I have 2 stories that I prepared for tonight, and I want to hear what you guys think. Carry my priest in the new parts. I will carry your priest, don't worry. Okay, so the first story that I have prepared is the day I got drunk for the first and only time. And the second story is the day I played my first PlayStation 1 game. What kind of story you want me to tell you? No, it's not cross. The PlayStation 1 game. Alright. The first one, my drunk story. Oh, we're a tie. Who's the tiebreaker? Who's the tiebreaker? Daddy Car, Tess, what do you think? Give us PlayStation 1. Okay. 2 for 1, I guess. We're gonna tell the PlayStation 1. But next story time, we're gonna do the drunk one, don't worry. Don't worry, Renya. We'll do that for you. So, let me... I'm still waiting for that story test. I'm still waiting for that story myself. I'm still waiting for that story. Shut up, Nightbot. The Nightbot is doing his job. The Nightbot is doing his job. Yeah, everybody can tell the stories. Tess, send your own stories. You have stories, don't you? Give us a story. Give us a story, Tess. Come on, hurry the fuck up. Okay. Now, let's begin the story. The day I played my first PlayStation 1 game. Wow, what a story that was. Alright, what a time. So, this takes us back to when I'm a kid again. I am 7, 8 years old, something like that. No. I got my PlayStation 1 in 1999, so I was 9 years old when I first received my first PlayStation for Christmas. Oh, that was fucking fantastic. Now, what we had back then wasn't like, they didn't give you a fucking game for it when you bought it. You only had a demo. I don't have it. I wish I did. Trust me, I wish I did. I had demo number 1 of the PlayStation 1, and it had like many games inside. The only 2 games I remember from it is Metal Gear Solid 1 and Gran Turismo 1, or Gran Turismo as it was back then. How it worked back then is I would let my cousin play first, then I would play second. My cousin, he only loved cars, he didn't really care about anything else. He loved cars, so we're constantly playing Gran Turismo. Again, it's a demo, so we only have like a lap. We don't have anything else. So yeah, GTA was really fucking good. Not GTA, not Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo, not GTA, Gran Turismo, GT. So we were just doing that. But it was fun because it was something new. We didn't have many choices back then. So we were playing the shit out of Gran Turismo. I was playing the shit out of Metal Gear Solid. I remember Metal Gear Solid 1. The demo would finish until you reached Ocelot. So if you fought Ocelot, the game would stop. The demo would stop. Or if you reached like an hour inside the game would also stop. Like the furthest you could go is 1 hour or until Ocelot. That was it. There was nothing else you could do. This is why I know the first area of Metal Gear Solid 1 so well, because I have played it so many times. But this is not the day I first got my PS1 game. But it's very similar to this. In order to get games, I had to buy them, obviously. Like, I can only have the demo. I would buy the magazine every month, that it would have another demo. So I would play most demos for PlayStation 1 games, but I never had my actual game. So it was really unlucky, really unhappy about it. But this is what we could do, because I was still a kid, I could not buy my own games. Yeah, that magazine was fucking insane. I could not buy games myself, like I had to wait for my allowance, and I didn't get that much money. I would probably get one on my birthday, but we're in Christmas, and my birthday is in October, so I had to wait 10 months to reach that place again. So it was fucking unbelievable. I begged my parents, I begged them, please buy me a game, please buy me a game. Like, they would look at it at the price tag, like, no, we're not buying you shit. You just got this thing, you're not getting anything. I was so unhappy, but I was like, whatever, let's go in. I was saving my money. Like, they would give me a lunch money for school. I would not buy anything from in school, so I could save up money so I can buy a game. I was like, come on, I want to buy this game, I want to buy this game. And the game I wanted to buy was Metal Gear Solid. Like, I was so desperate to see what happens after that. It was fucking insane. So I was like, oh my god, I need to get it. I need to buy it. So I was saving up my lunch money. At some point, my mom realized I was doing that, and she gave me such an ass whooping. It was insane. Like, have you seen the RKO from WWE Randy Orton? That's the bidding I got. Boom! Done and out. It was fucking insane. But my mom relented. It's like, okay, you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you a game. Then we found out we could. This is very illegal, by the way. I don't recommend doing it. Actually, I have it right here. This is it, y'all. This is my very first PlayStation 1 console. You have to wiggle through that to get it. This is the PlayStation 1. My god, look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Still works, by the way. Still works. This thing still works. Wow. My god. It was so, like, look, this is so fucking, like, this thing is fucking insane. This thing is actually brilliant. Anyway. If it didn't have so much dust, I would fucking kiss it, just so you know. I would definitely kiss it. Anyway, we found out that you could chip the PlayStation. So that meant you could get copies of the games at a much cheaper price. Like, we're talking, if let's say a game costs like $50, $50, you would get it for like 10. And the chip itself cost like 30. So it was an investment, because you could get like then 5 games in the price of one at some point. It was actually really good. So this is what we did. My parents chipped my PlayStation 1, and they said, you can buy one game. We can buy one game right now. We're gonna buy you a game like every 2 or 3 months or something like that. Or on some major holiday, like Easter or Christmas or your birthday. Like, we'll get you one. Let's go for that. It's like, thanks mom, thanks dad, let's fucking go. So I got my PlayStation chipped, and I got Metal Gear Solid 1. I was like, hell yes, I've got it, it's fantastic, I can play it. I did not have a memory card. I could not save my progress. Now, this is a thing that most people nowadays, especially the younger generation, they don't have this problem. They're so used to autosave bullshit, they will never be able to understand that kind of pain. No, I did not have a memory card, that's what I said. So what I was doing is I literally, just, like Rania just said, I was leaving my PlayStation 1 and my television on. So I was playing Metal Gear Solid. You have no idea how many times I returned from school and I noticed my PlayStation was unplugged. That's hours of playtime gone. Forever. You could never get those back. So I had to replay it, I had to get this point, I had to get good again. It was so insane. Like, I literally played, this is why I know Metal Gear Solid 1 so well, because I've played it so many times, constantly. And I would keep finding ways to increase my speed. Like, if I was speed running, that's a game I would choose, because back then especially, I knew exactly what I needed to do. Like, boom, 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 done. It was fucking insane. So, at some point, like, I was again begging my parents, please get me a memory card. Please get me a memory card. Please, please, please get me a memory card. They relented again. They gave me a memory card. They bought me one. So I was finally happy I could save. So now I count this as the day that I officially played my first PlayStation 1 game. Wait for it, which was Metal Gear Solid, like I said. So I was playing through it. It was weekend. It was like, fuck, it was Saturday morning. I woke up at 7 in the morning and I was playing my Metal Gear Solid. Again, I was passing through the early stages of the game really fast and quick and efficient. It was no problem. At some point, I defeat Sniper Wolf for the second time in the snow area. Metal Gear Solid fans will know what I'm talking about. I finished that. And then I look around, I find a place. Oh, I can move down. So this is the new area. I move down, and the screen flashed. Please enter disc 2. Motherfucker. If I was cursing, if I, this is the day I started to curse. Absolutely, for sure. This is the day I started to fucking curse. Do you have any idea how much work I have put through that thing to reach that point? Like, I didn't have a memory card for days, months at the time. I had to replay the fucking starting stages of Metal Gear Solid 1 more than 50 times. More than 50 times. I finally get a memory card. I reach the fucking spot, and then you tell me, enter disc 2. What is this? And the worst part, I could never find disc 2 for months. I could not find it. Everywhere I looked, no one had disc 2. No one had disc 2, man. So I could not find and play the second part of. I did not lose disc 2. I never had it to begin with. That's the problem. They only gave me disc 1. That's how it was back then. We didn't really know about it. This is why I always recommend getting the official copies of something, because at least at that point you can just get it over with, you know? So that was the day I played my first PlayStation 1 game, playing all day, and then we got cock-blocked by disc 2. It sucks so much. But hey, that's my story time. That's my story. What was your first game that you ever played? Like in a console or whatever? Did anyone have like a PlayStation? You had PS1? What was your first PlayStation 1 game then? Hercules or Crash Bandicoot? My first PS1 game was Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I think most people would say Crash. I think most people would say Crash Bandicoot. Fantastic game. I got that too at some point. I was playing. Man, back then we were playing games we were shit because we just love playing. Nowadays games have to be like super duper graphics, fantastic story, fantastic gameplay. It was insane. It's insane. Back then we were playing shit for bricks and we loved it. It came with a PlayStation. Now we're just flexing. Now we're just flexing, Tess. We did not have that. We did not have that. unfortunately. Absolutely not. We did not have that. The second game was Danish, called Hugo. I don't know that. Very first was Pokemon Blue. Actually the same, Daddy Kelly. My first ever game was actually no, was Tetris, then Pokemon Blue. Saved my pocket money for months to buy Game Boy Pocket on sale. Then a few months later I managed to buy Pokemon Red in English as it costed less. Then since I didn't understand a word, I asked the store if I could return the Pokemon Red pay when difference for the blue version in Italian. Nice. Really seen this game, don't Google it. I am gonna Google it. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm gonna Google it. Absolutely, I'm gonna fucking Google it. Let's see right now. Hugo PS1. Oh, I think I remember that. I never got it, but I remember it. Holy crap, yeah. Wow. I just Googled it, just so you know, Tess. Alright, that's the end of story time for this week. We didn't have that much to turn that on today. That's okay, that's okay. Shit happens. Shit happens. Yeah, for a children's game it was really hard. Just so you know, next week we might not have story time. I might switch things around. But you will see. You will see. I have something planned. I won't say anything. Also, don't forget, next week, next Saturday, most likely, we're gonna have a Hearthstone tournament. So if you want to enter that, no start time. No, there will still be a timer, but it's gonna be something different. Trust me, it's gonna be something really, really fun. I think. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Fuck you, Tess. But now it's time to move to something else. I